everybody, and thanks for joining in with your vibrations. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji, raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in Bandhan collectively. And one Sri Ganesha mantra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Let's be in meditation for a few minutes.
play about with words and think that nobody knows what they are doing. All such people must know that everything you do is known to God. If you are not clean in your heart, it is very dangerous for anybody to pose as if he is a very good Sahaja. Such people are not possessed, nor they are conditioned, nor they are egoistical, but they are very cunning, clever people, and they are quite aware as to what they are doing. But there are people who get possessed also, and then they try to destroy themselves or cry and weep and do all kinds of things. There are some who think that if they hurt themselves or do some sort of an extreme thing, then God will be happy, are sadly mistaken. If you cannot enjoy in Sahaja Yoga, then you should know there's something wrong. If you cannot feel happy in Sahaja Yoga, then you must know there's something definitely wrong. If you cannot enjoy the company of Sahaja Yogis, then be sure something wrong. If you cannot laugh and appreciate the greatness of God, then something wrong. If you are still worried about negative people and their problems, then know that there's something wrong. If you have sympathies with negative people, then also there's something wrong with you. But if you have anger for negative, and all that is negative, that is against Sahaja Yoga, then you are there. When this thing gets mature, then you become the power of Ekadash Rudra yourself. Anybody who will try to insult you or to do any harm will collapse. It has happened with many people who tried to be insulting to me or tried to harm me or anyway. Sometimes I'm quite worried about them. So one has to be in such a way that they become the Ekadash. Nobody can touch such people. But such a person is full of compassion and forgiveness. As a result, Ekadasha acts much faster. The more compassionate you are, the more powerful Ekadasha becomes. The more collective you become, the more Ekadasha acts. Many people have a habit of receding back into their exclusion and saying that, oh, we better be at home and it's all right. But they don't know what they are missing. Whatever may be your experience with others, you should stick on together, always attend programs, take leadership, go ahead with it, work it out, and you'll be blessed thousandfold. Ekadash Rudra are all the powers, I would say, of destruction together. Is the power, destructive power of Sri Ganesh, is the destructive power of Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha. It is the destructive power of the mother. It is the destructive power of the Ganesha, what do you call it? Shiva is a Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesha, and four of these are Bhairava and Hanumana, Kartikeya and Ganesha. Also the powers of Sadashiva and of the Adishakti. All the destructive powers of all the incarnations are Ekadash. Now the last but not the least is the destructive power of Hiranyagarbha, which is the collective Brahmadeva. And this power, when it acts, every atom explodes. The whole atomic energy goes into a destructive power. So thus, the complete, total destructive power is Ekadash Rudra. It's extremely powerful, explosive, but it's not blind. It's very discriminating and extremely delicately woven. It avoids all the good points and attacks the wrong things. And it hits at the right time, at the right point, direct, without hitting anything that is good in between. Now the glance of Ekadash Rudra falls upon someone, say, for example, and there is something in between which is divine or which is a positive thing. It penetrates through positive without harming the positive and hits the negative. It cools down somebody and burns another. So that is how it works with such care and such delicacy. And it is tremendously sharp also. And it's very painful. It's not like cutting the neck in one shot. It goes on slowly, slowly. All the horrible tortures that you have learnt or heard about are expressions of Ekadash. For example, take the case of cancer. In the cancer thing, the nose is removed, the tongues are removed, and the gullet is removed, and everything goes on one after being removed with terrible pain, you see. Take leprosy, for example. The lepers cannot feel their fingers. They cannot feel it. So any rat or anything eats their finger, they can't feel it. So they start losing their fingers. That is how Ekadasha eats up people, devours. But this wrathfulness of the father can be very gentle and could be very sweet when it comes to his own children. The story is about the mother. Once she got very angry, the primordial mother, and she was so angry she wanted to destroy the whole world with her Ekadash power. And she tried to destroy the whole world. When she went into that mood, the father himself felt that she's being a bit too much angry. So, when she started destroying, and she was going right and left, he didn't know what to do. So, he took her child, that means representing Sahaja, you can say, representing Christ, or representing anyone of these great children of hers, that he put the child under her feet. So when she was stamping, suddenly she saw her own child under her feet, and such a big tongue came out. She just stopped balancing. But this has happened only once. So after Ekadash Rudra, ultimately the complete destruction comes through the anger of Sadashiva, when the final total destruction takes place. So thus we have seen how Ekadash Rudra acts and how Sahajogis have to become themselves Ekadash Rudra. Now to develop this power, one has to develop a tremendous power of detachment. Power of detachment. Detachment from negative. For example, negativity can come from very near people like brother, mother, sister, could come from friends, could come from relatives. It could come from a country, it could come from your political ideas, economic ideas, anything like that. Any misidentification can destroy your power of Ekadash. So it is not only sufficient to say that I am surrendered to Sahaja and I am a Sahajogi, but you must know mentally also what is Sahaja. so that intelligently you understand what is Sahaja. Because in the West especially people are over intelligent, and if the light of Sahaja doesn't enter into their intelligence, you can never overcome your attachments. That doesn't mean you talk too much about Sahaja or you give lectures on that, but mentally you should also understand what is Sahaja. Today is a special day when it has been asked that we should have Ekadash Rudra Puja, and is for all kinds of false religious sects and false gurus and false religions which are followed in the name of God, or any religion that does not say about self-realization and does not achieve self-realization and does not get connected with God is false. So any such thing that is just fake and talks of God but has no connection with God cannot be a true religion. Of course, it gives a balance to people, but in giving that balance, if people live on that money and try to enjoy a wealth out of that money, then it is not even at the very lower level is religion. Like a balance, you see, religion has to give you a balance to begin with. But in that balancing, when they tell you, you have to be balanced, but give me money for that. You must give me money, give all your purse, give you everything. Then that cannot be balanced. It does not even have a slightest thing of the blessings of God. Or any religion that makes you bow to anybody else but the incarnation is no religion. That's another one, which is absolutely false. The real religion will give you a balance and will always talk about the ascent. But they will not ask for money or make one man something great as venerated. Thus, we should learn to discriminate between falsehood, negative things and real things. Once you develop that discrimination through vibratory awareness or through your intelligence, you are in the control of yourself. And then you become that power of Ekadash when you establish your maturity. Today I bless you all that you all become the power of Ekadash. And you develop that sincerity which takes you to that state. May God bless you.
If you like to keep meditating in silence, just turn the volume off and finish off in your own time. Otherwise, enjoy the music. Back to the start.
चित्त जानामि भक्तिं वृतं वापि माता गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि गतिस्त्वं त्वमेका भवानि त्वमेका भवानि त्वमेका
Let's together, or otherwise in your own time, if you still want to keep going, let's bow down to Shri Mataji and humble down and raise our Kundalini and put ourselves in Bandhan. Thanks everybody for your beautiful vibrations, and have a wonderful day.